Hey guys, so to be fulfilled in Christ, it's really important to understand that there's fragmented pieces of our hearts, and the Lord wants to come in and, fill up those spaces and heal those fragmented pieces. So, if you make a list of your desires, and this is really for people who have given their life to Christ, but you have these desires, like, for example, maybe your desires for kids, and you begin to covet those who have kids. The kid and wanting that is not a bad thing, but coveting is. And the good thing about that, though, is that's an exposure of our heart. So make a list of things that you want, but like the unhealthy ways that you think about them. Another example is, let's say you're dating someone, you're not married, and you desire physical intimacy with that person, or you have engaged in that. There's nothing wrong with wanting that, but what's wrong is that you're sinning because you're not married. So, and that exposes your heart. Why do I deeply need this desire so bad? Why can't I abstain? What is not fulfilled in my heart that is causing me to just run to this so much? Or another example is a desire for interconnection with someone, and you're not married, and the desire you have is for someone who's not your spouse. So there's nothing wrong with wanting an interconnection with someone, but it's not good when you desire someone else's spouse. So that is adultery. And then another example is you desire a job, but let's say the manager or the hiring person or the person above you is wanting you to go to a networking event, and it's like at a club or anywhere, at their house, and then you're pleasing them and they're offering you drinks, and so instead of turning them down, you're getting drunk, or you're doing things that go against biblical principles, but you end up drunk or high. Wanting a good job and wanting to do good there's nothing bad with that, but then if you'll do those things, that's like an exposure of your heart. Is like, where are you getting your fulfillment at? Why isn't God fulfilling that? So it's a wonderful thing that we can have this so that we can see where we need God. And so my advice is to take those desires to God and tell him about it. Say, God, I have this desire, but I need you to deal with me. I need you to work in me. I need you to fulfill that fragmented piece of my heart. Where do I need to start working at to heal those things? And honestly, like, our longing just needs to be for him. Our hope needs to be for him, because hope deferred makes a heart sick. But if our longing is fulfilled in him, then it'll be like a tree of life for us. So put your hope and trust in the Lord. And I know that can sound cliche, and we really want our physical needs and desires, emotional soul needs and desires to be met, but we have to trust in the Lord, trust the process, and he wants to give you everything good, but he really wants your fulfillment to be in him. So let your broken heart get mended in Christ. And honestly, that's the only way. Like,